A pleasant good evening, 7th District. And we thank you so much for welcoming the NDP here with you this evening. It is our honor to be here in support of our man, our candidate for the 7th District, Mr. Hipólito Diego Penn. This district has a storied past that is acknowledged and represented the world over. It is right here in Long Look that the Nottinghams freed 25 slaves in 1776 and made them the first freed black men and women in the Western Hemisphere. Since then, the people of Long Look have demonstrated their right to be free and determine their own destiny in many ways. One of the things I admire about the people of the 7th District is that you have always been the ones to help us set things up the right way. Your support of the NDP is why 20 years ago our party made such an impact in the community. Tonight, I am asking you, the good people of District 7, to support us once more as we make a determined push to make this territory better, stronger together. By making sure that Hipólito Diego Penn becomes your next representative, you can make that happen. Diego is a man with a heart for the people. Within our party, we depend on him to ensure our feet are always planted firmly on the ground. And in all the plans that we have, you, the people of District 7, and the rest of the territory are at the very center. Diego's love for you, the people of District 7, is evident in his passion to see us advance this territory, and in so doing, make life better for each of you. On February 22nd and 25th, choose a man that will represent you every day. A man whom you know you will see throughout this community. A man who will not be afraid to speak up for you. A man who will give you his full attention and always do his best to solve your problems. A man whose heart is rich with love for you, the people, and this territory. District 7, help us to help you and elect our man, your man, Hipólito Diego Penn, and the entire NDP team. With Diego's help, the new NDP has put together a plan to help this territory grow. Our theme for this campaign is better, stronger, together. We believe that the growth of this territory cannot happen unless we come together as a community and as a people who live and work in these Virgin Islands and put all of our efforts towards improving our lives, improving the economy of the territory, and ensuring that each and every district in these Virgin Islands is included in our territory's growth and development. Yes, tonight, Diego is going to speak to you specifically about his plans for this district. But I want you all to know that his plans fit perfectly into the NDP's overall plan for a better, stronger economy. As you might have heard a few weeks ago, I announced several initiatives to help us grow the economy. One major initiative is the support for small businesses with a revitalized National Business Bureau. When you send us to work for you in the next House of Assembly, we will immediately inject $10 million into the Bureau so more businesses in Long Look, and especially our farmers and fishermen, can get the funds they need to develop their businesses. Right in this community, there are economic opportunities to be realized from the history and culture of the people of this community. When tourists travel to our islands, they want opportunities to enjoy our beaches and natural environment. but they also want a chance to learn about the history and the people of the territory. In this community, there are many opportunities for heritage tourism to showcase the rich boat-building history of this side of the island and the culture and traditions of our people. Those are economic opportunities that your NDP will be working to make sure that you, the people of the 7th District, get your fair share. We also intend to have a strong concentration on human resource development. We believe in building up people before we build buildings. We believe that by building the capacity of our own people, we have the opportunity to ensure that in every sector and in every area of business, we have competent and qualified Virgin Islanders and belongers ready to help us to advance this territory. I believe that the rise or fall of our territory depends most heavily on our human capital. The most reliable way to improve a country economically and socially is through education. This is why the new NDP has placed and will continue to place great focus on the development of our human resources. This is the key to economic sustainability. Education helps people to be better citizens and better stewards of their country, its resources, and its people. I say to you tonight that the new NDP government will be the education government. We will be the human resource development government. We'll be that government. We will be that government that invests to build you up so that you can be successful in life, at work, and in our community. A much more significant portion of the country's annual budget henceforth will go towards making sure that this happens. Yes. The world today is vastly different than it was just a decade ago. And here in the Virgin Islands, we must ensure that our people keep pace and help us innovate and meet the demands of a changing world. We believe that by doing this, we ensure that our people are working and contributing to our society. Our young people are learning the skills they need to live independent and productive lives. And as a country, we are able to take care of the most vulnerable among us. It is appropriate, given the symbolic richness of this district's history, that I speak to you a bit about hope tonight. Many things have been said and written about hope down through history. But there's an observation by the revered South African freedom fighter and Nobel Peace Prize winner, Desmond Tutu, that defines the essence of hope. Hope, he said, is being able to see that there is light despite all the darkness. And I say to you tonight, the people, there are those who want to tell you that we are in darkness, but the devil is a liar. And there is a great big light at the end of the tunnel for we, the good people of these Virgin Islands. There is hope. We see hope when our children topped the CXC, the OECS in CXC 2 years ago in a row. We saw hope when the cruise ships are returning in numbers and our hotels are being filled up again to the benefit of our people. We see hope as collectively we are rebounding from 2 Category 5 storms that knocked us down but didn't knock us out. And we see hope still in our financial services sector, that even though we are going through all the difficulties with the international community, that sector had its best performance ever in 2018. There is hope. That is hope. And we will not allow anyone for their own reason to snatch that hope from us. So regardless of whatever challenges we face in our journey through life, whether individually or collectively, it is always important that we keep hope alive. I know we have been through some major challenges as a people, particularly as a result of the two storms. Unprecedented in our history, this tragedy has been a setback for our development efforts at a personal and also at a national level. It has tested the mettle of our people, but it has also presented us with some golden opportunities to get things right. Life has changed for us like how it would for any community that went through what we did. It will take some time for us to get back to where we were. But I put it to you tonight that with the right government, particularly this new NDP government at the helm, we will move beyond our former glory. I am here to assure you tonight, along with Hippolito and the other members of Team NDP, that there is good reason for us to be hopeful about a better tomorrow. In this regard, we can draw inspiration from our history. To be more specific, the history of the people of this district, especially their spirit of resilience. Looking to the future, a new NDP government will implement a well-thought-out and realistic plan that will transform this territory and take it to an even higher level of development. The plan will be outlined in our 2019 manifesto. Earlier in this presentation, I made reference to some aspects of this policy platform. It seeks, as the overriding strategic objective, to generate consistently high levels of economic growth. Everything, as far as the successful development of any country today, hinges on economic growth. If anyone tells you otherwise, they're either out of touch with current economic reality or willfully misleading you. In the new Virgin Islands that we are going to build together, a new NDP will ensure that everyone gets a fair share of the benefits of growth and that no one, no district, or no island is left behind. So there's good reason for hope. We are at a critical point in the history of our country, and there are some very serious issues that confront us. There is the issue of beneficial ownership and economic substance with our financial services industry. There is the immediate need to diversify our economy and to ensure that our people benefit greatly from all the economic linkages that this industry presents. There are issues surrounding our recovery and development, post-hurricanes Irma and Maria. There's Brexit and all the changes that will bring for the territory of the Virgin Islands. Now is not the time to change course. Now is not the time for experimenting with poorly planned policies designed only to get your vote. Now is not the time to satisfy the need for power that some have exhibited by going to form their own political parties. Now is not the time. Now is not the time to deal with an inexperienced team of people. There is too much at stake. Now is not the time to gamble with your future and the future of your children. I say to you tonight to stay the course with the new National Democratic Party. I put it to you tonight that you are in safe hands with the NDP. I said in Virgin Garden the other night, don't let anybody put you out of bread and can't give you biscuit. All of us regardless of where you're from, once you call these islands home, we will all work together because it's really the only way we can make our country stronger. And if we work together in this place that we love so much, we'll make it a better and stronger place for all of us to live. Thank you so very much.